Gemini, hi and welcome to my channel. So today I am doing your upcoming love tarot reading. This will be for roughly November 24th through the 30th, kind of the last week of November here. The time is a bit more fluid. What is important is that these readings resonate. These are love readings, so whoever you're thinking of, if it resonates, then trust that it is for you. All right, Gemini, so the way I like to do these is I'm going to shuffle these cards. We'll take a look at the shared energy, situation between you both, their energy, your energy, and then the near future, what is coming towards you. Let's give these a few shuffles and get down one layer here, just to get an idea of the general and dominant energies that are happening for you. And then we'll go in together and kind of clarify each of those by pulling a few more cards and letting the story unfold here. All right, 3 more for Gemini, November 24th through the 30th. Happy Thanksgiving, by the way, to anybody who does celebrate. We'll stop here. That's the situation. This is the shared energy between you both. We got the 10 of Wands here. All right, how do they see you, feel about you, and what action would they like to take towards you? How do you see them? How do you feel about them? And then what action you would like to take towards them? And then the near future, what is coming towards you? Whew. Whew. What is going on here? I feel like this was a relationship here where there was a lot of fun, there was a lot of passion once, and now there's a real heaviness here. It's feeling like this relationship is weighing you both down. This is the shared energy between you both, is the 10 of Wands. This is literally a card of oppression, literally being weighed down. There's a heaviness here, and both of you are feeling it. Both of you are really feeling it. I mean, there might very well be an end here. Wow, it's just such a heaviness. It's not feeling like fun. It feels like pressure. It feels like weight. It feels like something's just weighing us down this week. All right, the way they see you, I mean, with that Knight of Cups, it's very playful, very open and playful energy. Maybe you're a little bit not mature with your emotions, at least with the way they're seeing you. It can be like, the Knights are like the teenagers. So they kind of go back and forth with extremes a little bit, They've mastered their emotions kind of like a teenager. And so when it comes to this relationship right now, I just feel like there's not a lot of maturity in the way that they're viewing you for some reason here, Gemini. But we will go in and clarify. If it's not that, this is pure playfulness. This is you having intuition and openness of your heart, certainly. And maybe it's a combo of those. Because right now, the way they're feeling right now, we do have the 10 of Swords. They're feeling like down and they can't get up right now. This is like a painful ending. This is like, just of course a card of being like backstabbed, betrayed here, just down and I cannot get back up. That's how they're feeling. It's just such a heaviness. And then the action that they would like to take towards you, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So for me, definitely it's a card about independence and going at it alone and solo. Maybe walking away from this partnership here. And that being said, Gemini, the way you're seeing them is, we have the 8 of Cups. This is a card of literally walking away. Saying, you know what, this is a situation that once did make me really happy. It once was everything. But you can see that they're looking at it and saying something is missing here. Just like those cups stacked up there, there's an obvious gap there. And that's to indicate that something's missing. You see them like maybe thinking about walking away at the very least. Now, the way you're feeling, you're not sure either right now. We got the Page of Swords. This is you like trying to cut to the heart of the matter here, trying to get to the truth. That's how you're feeling. Feeling there's something you don't know, something you're not clear about, and then you're trying to get clear on here. And then the action that you would like to take, we have Death here. Death is an ending, but it's certainly really more about a rebirth. It's an ending of an old way that is no longer serving us. But it's certainly death of the old. We can say that. But with these other cards here, it does feel like there is a break happening. And then interestingly enough here, Gemini, coming towards you both, we have the 9 of Cups here. So this is a card of real happiness, but it's a card of personal happiness. This is a card of personally saying, all right, I'm feeling really good with myself. I'm feeling really good with the way something's turning out here. But it's about a wish come true as well. So let's see. Let's start with the situation here because there's a real heaviness this week, Gemini. With that 10 of Wands, I will say, the end is in sight, and I think we both know that. Okay, let's clarify. Let's clarify the 10 of Wands. Two of Wands came out, and at the bottom, you guys, we have the Three of Swords. There could have been a real grief here. Real pain, real letdown, real sorrow here. To the point that I think we're starting to think about, like, I think we got to go in a new direction. Oof. All right, let's clarify the 10 of Wands. We're going to take it. Jesus. Okay, Six of Cups, yeah. The Emperor. Ace of Swords is at the bottom. Yeah, I think something's becoming clear here that it's not working. God, there's soulmate energy here. There's somebody from the past. You know, there's somebody that you have a lot of memories with. That Six of Cups. That's a heaviness. That's hard. You know, it's a card of nostalgia. Maybe there's something in the past that's just like, we can't let it go. It's such a heaviness to it, and then we just can't let it go. But I see this week that both of you are ready. Both of you are in this Emperor Aries energy of saying, okay, well, I'm going to overcome this, and I'm going to conquer this, and I'm going to have strategy. I'm not going to be in a vulnerable position. You know, Aries is always ready. Always ready. Ruled by Mars, you know. But I feel this conquering energy, this overcoming it. I'm feeling some stronger boundaries here, like really strong boundaries. A serious, like, rules and order. But I think there's something in the past. And then with the Emperor, it just feels like, well, you stepped out of line. And there's punishment. There's so many different elements that are coming through. But the Emperor does kind of represent that. You know, he's the father figure. You know, and it's an energy of, like, masculine energy. But it's just a sense of, like, it's not that nurturing energy, while they have all that same amount of love. But no, this is about rules, law, and order, and punishments. And if you cross the line, and if you step out of line, there's a punishment for that. And I'm feeling that for some reason. There's something in the past here. Certainly a lot of happiness with that Six of Cups. A lot of happiness. That's why it hurts. That's why there's such a heaviness here. However, at the same time, I feel like there's something that's hard to let go of as well. All right, the way they're seeing you, we have that Knight of Cups. Still very open, very playful, making progress. Let's see. Tell us about this Knight of Cups for how they are seeing you, Gemini. Now, the way we see people doesn't mean that's what's really happening. Like, you're seeing them as walking away. It doesn't mean that they are walking away. It can, though. It's always based on our level of awareness. And even then, life surprises us. All right, two more for how they see you with this Knight of Cups. All right, clarifying the Knight of Cups. The Queen of Swords and the Wheel of Fortune. Judgment down there. Yeah. You know, with that Wheel of Fortune, the Wheel of Fortune is a card about, like, for sure, fate and destiny. So I feel like there's an element here where they look at you as, like, this is fated, this is destiny. But it's a card about change and cycles here. And so I don't know if they're like, you know, some things are just out of my control here. Maybe they're seeing you that way. Maybe they're seeing you. Basically, you're in this Queen of Swords place as well, Gemini. Your own energy with that Queen of Swords. This is very strong. She is nobody's fool, but she can come off a bit icy, a bit cold, right? Like, because she's so, like, it seems like she's only using logic and she's only using reason, which is not true. She's also using her immense experience here. And we can see, but they, you know, they just see you basically at this place of, like, kind of being cold, kind of ready to cut out things that are not serving you, because you know some things have come to an end. And they can see that you're in this place of, like, got your sword up, and you're like, I'm ready to cut down anything that's not serving me, anything that's not in my highest good. And that's how they're seeing you right now. Now how they're feeling, painful, down, and I can't get up. It's very heavy. All right, tell us about this Ten of Swords for how they are feeling about you, Gemini. Yeah, I just feel like there was one such happiness here, and then something happened. All right, tell me more about the Ten of Swords. Could be something in the past. I mean, obviously something in the past, but it could be deep past, I'm just saying. All right, three more. How they're feeling. Clarifying this Ten of Swords. All right. I was going to stop, but I'm not. It was another Ten of Swords. All right. We're going to stop here. The Fool is at the bottom. Yeah, Five of Wands, Page of Wands. You know, the other Ten of Swords, let me say, also has on the bottom, it says everything is fine. Meaning they might be, like, pretending like everything is fine. It's not. Emotionally, They are so conflicted. But I can see, like, they're starting to look outside. They're starting to see, like, okay, this is really heavy. This is really conflicting. I think I need to start seeing some potential here. They're seeing potential here in a new path. But emotionally, they are not in a good place right now. They are very conflicted. They are very down right now. You know, even, I hate to use these words, but, you know, there's even a little bit of, like, maybe it's like a victim mentality for some of you. But yeah, it's a very down and I cannot get back up type of energy. All right, now the action that they want to take. We got that single lady here, so let's see. Tell us about the Nine of Pentacles for the action they want to take towards you, Gemini. Three more to clarify. All right, clarifying this Nine of Pentacles. We have the Knight of Wands and the King of Swords. Yeah, I think they're a little impulsive right now, but I do feel like they're considering definitely going alone. Because we have the Seven of Pentacles at the bottom, so they're like deeply evaluating something. Whether they should stay, whether they should be single. But right now, there is a bit of an impulsive energy here. Let me say this with the action that they want to take. Because I feel like they want to go solo, but they might act first, think later type of energy. It's very impulsive. It's very fired up. They're trying to have strategy, though, when it comes to it. They're trying to, like, maintain that passion of, like, moving fast. Because they have that King of Swords energy. And so they're really trying to have a really good strategy here. But it looks like they're certainly considering very deeply going at it alone. Doesn't feel like decision made here, but it feels like it's a strong likelihood. Strong likelihood here. All right, the way you're seeing them is the Eight of Cups. It's very fair because I can see that this is very much a likelihood here. Very possible here. All right, tell us about the Eight of Cups for how you are seeing them, Gemini. Yeah, you're just like, there's a sadness to them too, like having to walk away, not wanting to, but needing to. It's weird. All right, we'll take that. The Tower's down there. The Eight of Wands and the Four of Swords. Yeah, I feel like you're just seeing them not in this, like, great place emotionally, like needing to do some, like, emotional recovery, some spiritual recovery. We have the Four of Swords. So you can see that they've been through a lot and they're needing some time to regain their strength here, to get rest and recovery here, to recoup their energy here. Something's really drained them. Something's really, like, just been so heavy here again for both. And now you're just seeing them, like, maybe walking away really fast. I don't know. Wanting to walk away. But yeah, regaining their strength. There's a real heaviness here. Even if they're walking away, they do so with a very heavy heart. With a very heavy heart. That being said, how you are feeling here, Gemini, we have that Page of Swords. You're feeling like you need to get to the truth of this. Something you don't know and you're like, okay, well, what's really going on then? Tell me about this Page of Swords. For how Gemini is feeling about this person. This is open, though. It's open to learning. So it's really interesting. Right now, emotionally, they're a hot mess. Like, all right, let's take that. Clarifying this Page of Swords. We get the Page of Swords and we get the Nine of Wands. Three of Wands. I think you're waiting. I think you're open. I feel like you're open. There's something you're trying to figure out. You're trying to figure out, like, you're certainly, this is a test of faith for you as well, Gemini, because you have the Nine of Wands. This is the wounded warrior. That's how you're feeling when it comes to this person. It's feeling like, damn, I've already been through so much. I can't believe we have yet another test. Yet something more, another hurdle to go through, another challenge to face here. But you're standing strong emotionally. You're having courage here. And you're having an open heart. But it's an openness for the truth. It's not trying to be biased here. But this is you trying to cut to the heart of the matter here and being open. That's how you're feeling right now. You're like, all right, well, let's figure out what's really going on. Let's cut to the heart of this. This is you wanting to face it. You wanting to face it and you standing strong here emotionally. You not giving up here. Now, the action that you would like to take is death. I don't know if you want to end it, but I know there's something here that you do want to end, that you're done with, that you're ready to let it go. Tell us about death for the action you would like to take towards them. What's death about? Two more. Okay. Wow, Ace of Cups and the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like you are not giving up here. I feel like you are not giving up here. Yeah, you're ready. I think just two meanings here. I'll be honest. Some of you are ready to be like death to this commitment, and I'm focused on self-love. I'm just like that, as simple as that. Death to this commitment, and I'm focused on self-love. Either that, there is going to be a rebirth here to this relationship, but certainly death of the old way, let me say that. And we are going to level up in a new way to this commitment. We're going to show up to love in this relationship and this commitment in a whole new way. You will know which one it is for you, because like I said, I don't feel somebody's giving up here. Somebody, you might be thinking about giving up, you might entertain the idea, but I think you're fighting the good fight here. I think you can see that you can make it to the other side for some of you. So like I said, I just feel like this is definitely death of the old, and then we might level this commitment up in a whole new, beautiful way. And then others of you, I just think it's death to this commitment, and you're like ushering in this self-love here. Either way, we got beautiful new love coming through, flowing in. And that's the action that you would like to take. Basically, you're done with this nonsense. That's the action that you're trying to take, and you're ready to level it up. This commitment, this love, you're ready to show up in the right way. All right, coming towards you both, we have this wish come true with this Nine of Cups, but it's a personal wish come true for both of you. So let's see, Ace of Swords is at the bottom. Yeah, all right. Tell us about the Nine of Cups coming towards you guys. Let's see, what's this Nine of Cups about? Coming towards this situation. The sun keeps wanting to show itself, so interesting. All right, three more. We're going to take it. The Knight of Swords and the Queen of Pentacles. Okay, yeah, I think we're having a conversation. We're having a conversation about what makes us happy, about self-care, about self-love, about nurturing. You know, it's that kind of energy, but we're having a conversation, and it's around our happiness that's coming through. I think it's a conversation, you know, it's great, because I see you're in this place where there's something that you're needing to know. And I think it's going to take a conversation to open that door up here. But yeah, I see a conversation coming through. It can be a little bit headstrong. You know, it is the Knight of Swords. This is coming in fast, hard, you know, saying something was wrong. We need to correct this here because our happiness is at stake. Yeah, it's a major conversation related to your happiness here. And that's what's coming towards you both. Okay, I'm going to leave it there for you, Gemini. I hope you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please like and subscribe. As always, thank you so much for letting me tune into your energies. I'll see you all next week.